And our key speaker this evening is makeup artist, esthetician, Marquita Necole. And she's here to talk to you this evening, and she's going to deliver a nugget. So y'all give her her ears. Clap it up for Marquita Necole.
Hey everybody. Hello, hello. I think I got around to at least say hi to everybody. Yes. I did. Okay. Like she said, I am Marquita Necole. The exclusive, actually. I call myself the exclusive because I do not only makeup. My brand is more than makeup. It is basically a lifestyle. I do makeup along with hair that is locks, whether it be natural locks, lock extensions. I do facials. I do lashes. What else do I do?
You do eyebrow tinting?
Yeah, I do eyebrow tinting. I do micro shading, which is the permanent brows. Waxing, not just brows. I do underarms. I'm home based right now, so I don't do vaginal, but I do that as well. I can come to you. I travel. I work with not only just regular everyday people. I work with a lot of models. I work with a lot of people in the industry, whether it be ministry or hip hop, whatever. Like,
she don't discriminate. No limit. No limit.
Yeah, no limit. It's the exclusives. Like that. You get what you get with it. We are celebrating Mother's Day here, so first of all, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody who is a mom out here. I want to touch base on my mom. She's not here right now because of family situations, but my mom taught me a lot. I would like to give her her recognition, her flowers, her whatever, while she here, because she need to know that she instilled a lot of who I am into what I am today. Anybody live? Because I want her to rewatch it.
Not live.
Like, I really, really, really need her to understand what she has done for me. Besides of talking about my mom and telling y'all Mother's Day, I want to let you know that I'm a mom. I have 3 children. One that's about to be 18, that's learning me ill and deal. I have a daughter that's she's 15, and then I have a son that's 11. So I have a bunch. On top of that, I'm a wife of 10 years plus. So it's a lot on my plate. Being a business owner, a mom, a wife, it gets hectic. But what I've learned is to never, capital letters in yellow, never give up on what my dream is. My dream has been exactly what I'm doing right now since I was this little girl. My cousins are in here, they'll probably tell you I always wanted to do something in the beauty industry. So to be able to do something in the beauty industry, no. Mind y'all, I've been doing this for a long time, right? A little bit back up. My mom wanted me to be in nursing. So I actually started nursing school twice. I did not want to do it. Once I was old enough and strong enough to stand up and be like, I didn't want to do it, I wasn't doing it. So then I started going into the healthcare field still. I was a pharmacy technician for about 7 years. Until actually last year, March. Note, I stopped a little bit because I think. In March, I did my first speaking. I used to be real shy. Cousins, right? Real shy. I did my first speaking in March of this year. March of last year, I was working for a retail pharmacy, which is CVS, a well-known drugstore, for 7 years. And through COVID and everything, I was at work. So I had already been praying and asking God, you gotta do something for me because this is not what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I'm capping 40 soon. I don't want to be 40 and not doing my dream. At least pursuing and really buckling down on my dream. So I asked God a lot. Until last year, March, my job called me on my day off. And I know everybody in here has at least heard of the movie Friday or watched the movie Friday, right? You remember on the movie Friday when Craig lost his job on his day off?
Yes.
Okay, so March of last year, them people called me and said they needed me to come into that job. I wasn't at work. I wasn't on the schedule. I'm not coming in. What you talk about? Like, I've never got a call from my job and they want to talk about something on my day off. So the lady said, okay, well, I'm going to have to call you back. We got to speak to the head manager. And we're going to call you back and tell you what we need to talk about. I said, okay. Talk to some people and then you call me back and let me know what you got to say. So when they called me back, they said that they needed me to start working nights and weekends. And I wasn't working nights and weekends for the past 5 years. I had been already cut down because I knew what I was praying for and I knew what God was going to do for me. Part-time only, Mondays and Tuesdays, 8 to 12. That's my schedule for the last 5 years. Long story short, they fired me. And I was content and I was okay with that. What do I pick up my release papers? Right. Now I'm done. That's something that I'm no longer tied to. So for March to March, I call it, I was in a shell. Not under a rock, but I was in a shell because I knew like a peanut had a shell. Eventually, it's going to crack and the peanut going to come out. Or you're going to bury it and something is going to grow. Which one? Y'all understand where I'm coming? Okay, so for a year, I was in a shell. And then I got a call from one of my cousins in law. Just like this is my cousin, and my cousin called me to do this speaking, not knowing that I was afraid to talk, because I don't talk in front of people. But y'all talking to y'all now like y'all my friends, right? But anyway, so cousin called me and she wanted to talk. Her networking event, my first speaking was Real, Raw, and Uncut. That was the name of the event. Real, Raw, Uncut. Wasn't thinking that it was happening a year later, and I was in that shell. I had to got buried, and God was gonna birth something a year later. So a year later in March, I spoke at Real, Raw, and Uncut, and I'm okay today to speak here for the Mother's Day event. You know what I mean? And share and let people know that it don't matter what it looks like, no matter what they say, as long as your mind is on what you're trying to do, it's going to fizzle itself out. And it's purpose behind what I do. Like I'm standing here talking about makeup, but I feel like God has something bigger than just makeup for me. God has something bigger than just facials and whatever else that I do. When I get with my client, a lot of people have been asking me, where is my salon at? I don't have a salon. I had a salon. I've worked in salons. But God keeps placing me back at home because he needs me to understand, like, with him and me together, it don't matter about nothing, nobody else, what they doing. And not to say that I can't work with nobody, or I can't work in a salon, or I can't work a salon by myself. It's personal when you're with me at my home studio. It's personal when you pack me up with you and take me on a travel event. It's personal. So don't ever feel like you need somebody to prove to somebody to do any of that. You gotta stay focused, understand your purpose, like I understand mine, and be a rocking mother at the same time, a rocking wife at the same time.
Yes.
I hope I fed into y'all. I hope that y'all understood what I was trying to say, because I am still working on making things clear with people. I know how to make it clear with God. Yes, I think, but I'm trying to make it clear at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Make it clear.
Yeah.